Hey guys, what's up? This is your host, Master Vini MC. As always, it is a pleasure to have you all here with me today on the Mandatory Overtime server. Much. Suck it. Suck it again. And I don't think I've ever actually shown the Nether on our server. But here it is. There's really nothing special about it. It's like every other Nether. Don't eat your words. It's like any other Nether in the world. You get shot at by stuff, and that stuff lights you on fire. So I dropped in down here. What is going on up there? There is some violence. Who do what? Oh, no. I'm sorry, I looked. The Blaze are fighting one another. Let them be. Let them be. So I dropped in to the Nether today so that I could pick up some soul sand and some Nether Wart. I had like one little tiny Nether Wart growing out in front of my house for forever, and it did okay because I didn't need a bunch of potions. But we've recently done some things, which I'm going to show off in a moment, that will require lots more Nether Wart. So I'm not going to make an automated Nether Wart farm because that's kind of just ridiculous. But we will eventually find some spot to put this fancy schmancy red devil stuff wherein we can farm it more easily. Also, there's a rabbit in our like little nether hub here, and yeah, like what's up with that? Hi. He's not even like named or anything. He must have like literally just. You okay? You okay? Okay. Just want to make sure you're okay. Good job. Keep on keeping on. So, he must have hopped through the portal or something. I don't know. Beats me. Anyways, guys, it is good to have you back. Got the day off, so we're definitely going to be recording some stuff. I really like it up there. That came out really nice. I feel like the stained glass and the colored glass looks better now than it did when it first came out. What? I don't remember that tree being there. Okay, whatever. Cool story. Daytime. Summon the day ball with my demonic bed powers. Yes, rise, fiery day ball, rise. Cool, so it's daytime. That's good stuff. I really have no good place to put this netherwort farm. I'm tempted to just like stick it in the ground over here, but I know better. So we'll cut through the tunnel. This tunnel's kind of new. It's just kind of a quick shortcut around the lake. It's not so much a shortcut as it was an excuse to put in cool new places like this. This is a project that Ben was working on. So like when we play D&D and things, we have kind of a little spot to log on the server and, you know, hang out and stuff. And got a cool bar here. Hey bartender, what you got cooking? Anything good? Nothing good. I'll be back later. There better be some good things. Yes, Master Vini. So, that's Ben's project. We have a few other little rooms hollowed out here. They're all empty, so. And of course we use these zombie-proof doors. Another thing, when I made the zombie-proof door over at the iron farm, I did not realize, but all I did was put fences down underneath there, and that doesn't work. That doesn't actually keep out the zombies. This is a zombie-proof door. You've got to have a hole that is deep enough that they can't walk over this, because they look at this and they're like, I'll fall right in. They don't see the carpets. So that is a zombie-proof door, and that keeps the zombies out of our little place over here. But voila! This is what we were here to show off today. This is our brewing station. This is brand new. The gunpowder, right? Glistering melon. I'll go on the drivers here. Nether wart. Cool stuff. Down here you can see we've got some splash potions of healing that have already been cooked before. This is my design. Actually, you can find the tutorial on my channel. So you don't have to search. I'll stick a link down in the description. But the way this works is you click the little wooden button, 3 potions cycle out, 3 new water bottles cycle in, and the ingredients are all in the hopper in the order ready to go. So it cooks 3 at a time. The reason why I have this is because it's very simple to make. It's pretty small, and I mean, let's think about it. If it's just you, and you're just kind of doing your own thing, do you really need more than 3 or 4 potions at a time? Exactly. So easy to use, easy to build, all sorts of happy. And this is the backup storage. I haven't filled that up with a lot of water bottles yet. I thought I had some glass over here. Oh, maybe it's still on me. Huh, is it? Is that? Yeah, that's still on me. That's the problem with working on multiple projects, is you'll log in one day and you'll be like, why is all of this junk in my inventory? Where did all of this come from? But, there we go. I've put in some more water bottles. So we need a spot, right, for the Nether Wart before we get too distracted. And this wall was kind of just meant as a decoration that Tokushi had put in the other day. But I'm almost wondering if we couldn't use it for form and function if we took out these blocks and we put in some of this soul sand here. We would have to put in some more bricks in the back just to kind of make it look good. And I might have some more bricks over here. I do. Yay. I think I want to make it polished andesite though. So I don't want the texture of the stone brick behind the Nether Wart. Yeah. And now if we go ahead and plant our Nether Wart here, it should have more than enough room to grow. And why am I not picking that up? Is it because of the height that the Nether Wart? Yeah, the blocks. So the Nether Wart, when you stand on it, you sink down into it, like a seer. Pull up F3. So look at the Y coordinate, which is in the upper left-hand screen. It says X, Y, and Z, so the middle number is 63 right now. So if I stand on the Nether Wart, you'll see that it is 63.875. That means that I have, if I stand on this block, I'm exactly on a round number. I'm at 64. If I step down and onto the Nether Wart, I sink down just a little bit. So that's what happens when you stand on Nether Wart. And that's what was happening to those stone bricks, is they had essentially sunk down just enough into the block that they weren't going to do what we wanted to. Well, that works. This is a good spot probably to have the Nether Wart, but it's ugly as all hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I kind of liked, like, this isn't doing it for me. Whatever this has got to go away. And we've got to see if we can get some more stone bricks. Oh no, I left F3 up. I'm sorry guys, I'll get that out of your face. I know it's obnoxious and ugly and irritating. At least I think it is. Sometimes you just get focused on what you're building, that's all. Can we do like that? Because that don't look bad. I'm sorry, I also got the snifflies today. Apparently I has a cold. So you have to forgive me. Forgive me, I command it, damn you. Well, it's not so bad. If we were to place this up here, they would grow in the background. But I don't like that as much. Also, I feel like when you harvest them, it would be hard to get them out. Because, like, if I poke this here, yeah. See, now the item might pop out. Yeah, that'll work. Yay. And then you can just jump up here and pick up your stuff. So that's good. And again, like, that's all we really need. Because one Nether Wart is going to cook 3 potions. And with 3 potions, potions specifically made for potions of splash healing, you're going to be able to kill 3 entire batches of the skeletons. And actually, we can do it because there's skeletons here. I wasn't sure if there were any. So let's grab some potions. Put this up in here. Grab a potion. Let's go kill some guys. I put up some levers so that everybody knows how this works. Let's flick it up, let them drop down, flick it back down, they will cook, and the stopper comes back in for more skeletons to drop down on top. Munch 'em. Munch. Good stuff. Oh, hurry up already. And then we do this. Huzzah! And they're all dead. And that was, you know, maybe a little bit wasteful, just because there was only a few of them in there, and I didn't need the XP, but it is for demonstration purposes. So there's a little hopper down here, and it collects all of the stuff. I don't have an item sorter. I think that's the next step that I'm going to add on to this particular wall of redstone. I've been calling this Redstone Alley. I think I might put up a little sign or something, just because we have quite a few different little packed in projects, and you know, it looks good. It's got this kind of odd sort of steampunky feel to it, especially with all the visible hoppers and chests and stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I've shown this off before. This is just a really simple redstone clock down here, right? It feeds in and around itself, and the piston goes up and down. And what you do is you take a... Do I have one over here? Maybe? It doesn't look like, and I don't think you can plant a poisonous potato. That is really sad. Are there even seeds? Did I see seeds? I wasn't looking for seeds. No! Why can't I click on the chest I want? There you go. Seeds! Okay, a seed will work. A seed will work for demonstration purposes. So, there's a button down here. You click it, and it starts the clock. And the clock is moving the piston up and down, and the land is tilled. So you hold down, right-click on your mouse, and you have to have it so the seeds will pop back down into your toolbar. But see how, like, you kind of... this is a little buggy. You have to get in the right position. But see, now that I'm in the right position, I can continuously hold down my right mouse button. I am planting the wheat. The wheat is being popped up and is harvesting itself. I am picking up the seeds, and the cycle starts all over again. I plant the wheat again. And this is all possible through the magic of bone meal, right? Which is put down into these dispensers, and it takes roughly 3 bone meal to grow wheat, so this stuff is pretty much just insta-grown. This also works for potatoes, this also works for carrots, and yeah, really, really happy with that. So we take all of the bones out of here, and we use them in our bone meal cooker thing here. Oh yay! There's another thing I want to show off, actually, before we're done today. I want to show off the tree farm, because I am an idiot with a tree farm. Yes. Idiot with the awesomest idiot tree farm ever. And... Dayball, how dare you leave me? I demand you come back. I summon you from the depths of the world. Now stay in the freaking sky, man. Keep the monsters off of my butt. And the rest of me. That would be nice. Huzzah! Splash down in the water. Sometimes I like to, like, dive down in the water just like that. I wish when you dove, like, you went head first. Like, if you dove in the water, like, whee! You just dove down in and swam back up. But I suppose that would kind of make you look like a giant floppy fish, and nobody would like that. Ah, the limitations of a block-based game. Cool. So, this is a tree farm version 1.1 or something. I don't really care. I didn't number them. It's just a joke. And you'll see that there isn't 2 beds for spawning. Before there was 2 rows of dirt here. And there was 2 rows of dirt here. Now there is 3 rows in total, and they are only 1 wide. So this does a few things. Number 1, it reduces the amount of trees you're going to get in total by exactly 12, because these rows were all 12. So there was 4 rows before, now there are 3. Do the math. 12 less trees that will be grown. But because there are 12 less trees, you need 12 less saplings. And because there's more space in between where the trees are getting grown, more, what's the word I want? More leaves are being grown. Because more leaves are being grown, right? We can get more saplings. And that was the problem that I had with the tree farm before, is that the saplings were not enough to sustain the actual operating of the machine. I wasn't getting enough saplings back, basically. And that is always the problem with tree farms, which is why I'm an idiot and I shouldn't have even built it anyways. But this is how the wiring was changed around. It's pretty simple. I got to reclaim a lot of the repeaters and stuff that I'd used, so that was cool. Recycle the materials for another project. We'll turn on the clock just as a quick demonstration of how she works. And of course it's gonna like take forever. This is cool. So how was your day? Because my day was spent staring at trees growing, trying to get a clock to work. Not really though. I don't know. Oh, come on. Really, people? Oh, well, there's one of them. Come on, I need at least 2 to grow. I need the one next... There you go. Okay, we're good. We can shut it off. Yay! Go away. Alright. So this is now demonstrated that there is a space in between these, and when these 2 leaves meet together, there is a very minimal amount of leaves that get lost. It's just kind of this middle block. So, more leaves, more saplings, happy tree farm. Yay! And if you're wondering what all the hoppers were doing underneath the ground, or you may not have seen the hoppers if you didn't check out our last episode, all these hoppers are in here to pick up the leaves as we cut them down with shears. Then we turn on this little guy over here, and we right-click our leaf blocks into the leaf crusher, and it does exactly what you would expect a leaf crusher to do. It crushes them all, and we get our saplings back. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Glad I could show off some cool things and put together a little bit of our Nether Wart spot over there. As always, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. I'll catch you in the future. Bye-bye.